If you think the Caucasus region is just a quiet crossroads between Europe and Asia, think again, because today we're counting down 10 things most people don't know about Azerbaijan, an oil-rich Caspian realm packed with perpetual subterranean flames, therapeutic petroleum spas, and surreal mud-spewing mountain peaks. To kick off our first unknown reality, we must look at why the country is officially nicknamed the Land of Fire. Deep beneath the soil, massive natural gas reserves seep continuously through porous sandstone, creating phenomena like Yanardagh, a hillside where a 10-meter stretch of natural fire has been burning non-stop for decades, completely unfazed by rain, snow, or howling winds. For our second surprise, we head to the health resort town of Naftalan, where tourists willingly submerge their entire bodies in tubs of warm, thick, crude oil. While bathing in raw petroleum sounds like a nightmare for your laundry, locals and medical tourists have traveled here for centuries to soak in this unique chemical slurry, which is famous for treating skin conditions and joint pain. And this leads us to our third incredible fact, which belongs to a geological phenomenon that looks like another planet. Azerbaijan is home to nearly half of all the mud volcanoes on Earth. Instead of spewing scorching red lava, hundreds of these bubbling dirt cones continuously burp cold grey sludge and subterranean gases across the landscape, occasionally erupting into massive muddy geysers. Our fourth revelation takes us to the windswept coastal capital of Baku, which holds a surprising geographical distinction. Sitting at 28 meters below global sea level on the edge of the Caspian Sea, Baku is officially the lowest lying national capital on the entire planet, meaning when you visit, you're literally walking beneath the level of the ocean. Speaking of aquatic engineering, our fifth secret is Neftdazlari, an entire functional industrial city built entirely on stilts in the middle of the open sea. Constructed by Soviet engineers in the 1940s as the world's very first offshore oil platform, this sprawling steel grid features miles of elevated roads, apartment blocks, a bakery, and even a park, housing thousands of workers far out from the mainland. For our sixth unexpected detail, we look at how much this nation reveres its weaving heritage. In Baku, you will find the Azerbaijan Carpet Museum, a striking piece of modern architecture designed by an Austrian architect to look like a giant rolled-up woven floor mat housing thousands of rare historical textiles. Our seventh surprising fact centers on Chofgan, an ancient equestrian sport played on the back of golden-coated Karabakh horses. Recognized as the historic ancestor of modern polo, this high-speed game involves players using wooden mallets to drive a leather sphere into goals while riding without saddles, accompanied by live folk music playing from the sidelines. To understand our eighth wonder, we visit the Ateshga of Baku, a subterranean gas-fed sanctuary that served as a holy pilgrimage site for centuries. Long before modern drilling, natural gas vents ignited perpetual flames at this site, drawing Zoroastrians, Hindus, and Sikhs from thousands of miles away to worship the eternal fires burning from the earth. Navigating daily social customs brings us to our ninth head-scratcher. The sacred ritual of tea served in armudu glasses. These unique pear-shaped glass vessels are designed to keep the brew hot at the bottom while cooling it at the rim, and tradition dictates sipping it through a sugar cube held in your mouth. A habit originating from ancient rulers who used sugar to test if their drink had been tampered with. Finally, our 10th jaw-dropping fact belongs to the nation's paper trade slabs, the Azerbaijani manat. When the country redesigned its banknotes in the 2000s, they hired Robert Kalina, the very same Austrian designer who created the euro banknotes, resulting in a currency that looks so eerily identical to European paper money in font, style, and imagery that travelers constantly double-take their wallet contents. And there you have it, the 10 wildest things most people have absolutely no clue about when it comes to the fiery Caspian realm of Azerbaijan. And then we'll see what the next country brings us. Until the next round.